Yep. Anyway, still looking at stuff. Oh, so. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a just chatting kind of stream. Is that right? Make sure. No, I didn't. There we go. Anyway. Yeah. Just thought I would maybe just to kind of focus on things and look at what I did this last year and what I'm going to try to do this year. Okay, for this. Yep. Yeah. Kind of put it on my community page, but any recommendations? Hey, what's up, John? How's it go? I'll be just messing around making a thumbnail for this, but yeah. Was it? Oh, all right. I'm gonna start with what. All right, I got a picture of that. Where's that? One thing I never talked about, which was great, but it was actually in no, that image in 2023 or the end of it. Oh my god, that's a large ass picture. Trash Taste live show. That was fun. Everything's out of the way. Really enjoyed it. It's fun when you can actually see, like, I can't tell if it's, oh, it's being really slow, that's what. It's really fun to see, like, big YouTubers actually tour around. I'm not gonna post, so. There you go. But yeah. Honestly, more live events would be nice. Although I guess that's what people usually go to, what is it? Conventions for, right? Whenever they get your favorite YouTubers or even VTubers, even if they're a screen on a table. Let's see. I'll go with that. Yeah, everything being slow to post. What? No, did not work. Where's that? Yeah, but I don't know if I feel like mods right now. Or maybe it's just I don't feel like going back to Isaac right now. Like maybe a different time when I really feel like Isaac to me is one of those games that I kind of come back to once in a while. Mm-hmm. So don't click all of it. I'm really thinking the next thing I want to do is just get Baldur's Gate. Pixels. Although I might also look to playing Undermine again. I forgot about it. I thought I had it on the Switch, but I guess I didn't. For light blue. No. That's fine. Anyway. I mean, Vampire Survivors is also not the first, because Vampire Survivors is just a bullet hell, right? Or arena, whatever. Whatever the game type is. I mean, it is bullet hell. Something. Survivor. And I think Soulstone looks a little bit better, although it is very much simpler. I've never played Vampire Survivors, but Soulstone got pretty repetitive after a while. Let's see. I guess the biggest thing I remember is a trip to Japan. What is my lives? I remember the first game I played this year was, or last year, I guess. Let's see, it should be like 12 months ago. It just goes right into 1 year. So I was just playing a lot of Pokemon Violet at the start of last year. A little bit of Minecraft, and then just, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're always dropping new games. But it's also not even how cool it looks, it's also the actual gameplay. Like, that's the main part of everything. Is like, is it even worth? play. I don't know if it's not posting or what is it doing. Maybe I have too many things open. No, it just likes to fail. And I don't know why, but the thing I've been thinking about probably the most from Japan was pudding. Born of Red. Born of Red. I mean, yeah, it just has that paper aspect to it. I mean, it looks cool, but I don't really see what it's about. If it's just like, okay, there's combat. So the usual, like, what is it? I want to say time combat. It's not that. .5D adventure game. Turn-based combat, that's what I was thinking. And who knows? Wonder if I could just. Oh wait, I can. I don't know, it's... I don't even know what I'm looking for in a game. I really have no idea. This is the other problem. Yeah. I don't know why, I just can't stop thinking about Japanese pudding. Although what was pretty good also was all these images are huge. I mean, artwork isn't really a drawing factor for me, other than when it's so bad that it's, yeah, kind of unplayable or just very off-putting. But it's also not something like, oh my god, that artwork is so amazing that it makes me want to play it regardless of the gameplay. I never played Wind Waker. Actually, I didn't play a lot of the Zelda games, so. But it also doesn't bother me. I think people say that Wind Waker survived a long time because it's just such the stylized look that makes it not a problem. Like, it can't really get old because it was never really new or innovative. Like, Nintendo games aren't really meant to be like, oh wow, that's such amazing graphics. It's like, no, it's like, what is it? Like Borderlands. I mean, do you think there's a big difference between 1, but like 2, I don't think it ever really looks bad. It just looks like Borderlands, so to speak. Also, the whole set upside down. No. I don't know what about that combo works so well, but chicken, rice, egg, and cheese is just amazing. Like, insane. But yeah, Japan was definitely one of my favorite things from this year. Obviously. But it'll be a while before I can go again. But I also want to do a better time of showing off stuff. Next time. This plan is definitely to go back. Just how soon I can get away with it. way too many pictures this. I mean, I did probably play like one Sonic game at a point. I don't even know if I bought a Sonic game. But no, it was all straight up just Pokemon. Like it was Pokemon on the Game Boy, and and then other random games that were on the Game Boy. I guess they all had to be Nintendo games, but it was like all the like cheaper ones and whatnot. And then also, I guess, N64 games, which those ones I think they brought out more like other games you could play on the N64. Because I remember a Punch Buggy game, like straight up just driving around as Punch Buggies, racing games and whatnot. It was disappointing that I didn't get into Zelda, but I'm not even sure why I didn't. Who knows, maybe it was just whatever games I was given. It's like, ah, yes, Pokemon games. Yeah. Were they playing on a Nintendo 64, or was it just... Because, I mean, honestly, if I had to play with that controller now, I'd probably cry a little bit too. Man, there's too much stuff. I'm not even gonna, like... Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah. And no, I mean the controller is something you would have to fully get used to. It's not like, so the reason why they might think Elden Ring is easier for them is like, oh, you're playing with a controller or mouse that you know, whereas you go to a N64 controller and you're like, why is the joystick in the middle? This is just horrible. So it's like learning a whole new controller. It's the difference of like playing Elden Ring with a controller or a mouse that you're used to, and then be like, here, now play with a flight stick. And you're like, can you beat, can a normal person beat Elden Ring with a flight stick? Probably not. But anyway. Anyway, how's it going over? Yes, I guess a lot of the my favorite things in 2023 were just Japan stuff. Taiyaki. Taiyaki was great. Nice red bean. It just, I don't know. It's just a sweet waffle. It's like, just really need that. Also, I went to like 2 Pokemon centers when I was in Japan. Got them to see a nice statue of Alcremie. I forget, wasn't the GameCube controller even that bad? I feel like the N64 was way worse. GameCube controller. No, see, at least the GameCube controller started going to the right direction of like a left stick for movement and then like a right stick. The Dreamcast controller is just also weird. That's more besides that. Like like it has a very clean look to it, but yeah, I mean, make it whatever size you need. Also, I'm kind of disappointed that I really messed up the videos I was taking for the hiking trail. Honestly, if I had my GoPro at that time, it would have been great. Because the hiking was so amazing. Like I said, Tokyo Tower is cool, but I don't think it was worth the entrance fee as much as it was. Was there? Wait, was it just the top? No, there's an entrance fee just to go to like the mid level. Like it's cool, but It's probably something you do once and you never do again because it's like, oh my god, all the different things they charge you for. But I saw both Sakura and where's the pink one at? I think they were both Tokyo. This one was also Tokyo, but it was white Sakura. And honestly, some of the pictures I got. Why did I take a picture in landscape? Or no, vertical. Imagine a whole packed city and they're like, and here you go. A field right in the middle. And then a track off to the side. All that. The other things was like. Honestly, the race was interesting, but it was a fun thing to video the whole thing. But oh god, that was a stressful race. But anyway. I'm trying to remember what else I did. I guess, yeah. Steam says I played 25 games, but I don't even remember that many. Like, yeah, there's Pokemon, Minecraft, Hogwarts Legacy, which honestly wasn't that great. I could definitely feel Dave the Diver is way worth the money more than Hogwarts Legacy was. Like, it was fine, but I don't know. Diablo. I guess I did play a little Diablo 3. The season was good. Diablo 4, not really. Apex Legends would only be really good with people. I don't think I'm gonna really try for many shooters. Yeah, I think it's the whole problem with newer RPGs where they're like, we're just gonna keep adding more stuff, like too much stuff, and it's not even like unique things. It's like, hey, you're gonna do the same thing, but like 20 times all over the whole map. Like, it'd be fine if the puzzle was like twice or maybe like 3 times, where it's like an easy mode, a normal mode, and then like a hard, and then maybe like ultra hard. But no, it was like the same easy challenges for some of them, just a bunch of times. Yeah. Wow, did I only play Soulstone Survivors twice? Also, Hades 2 should be coming out in early access this year. So that's kind of exciting because I somehow got into Hades late. Although I guess I do that with a lot of games. I just wait until they're gets so much praise. But eh. Also, wow, I didn't realize how long I played Tears of the Kingdom initially. I'm just looking back at my streams. It's like the first stream 5 hours, the second stream 6 hours. I have no hope for any like Star Wars games after they really, what is it? That one Battlefield-esque Star Wars game, Star Wars Battlefront or whatever. I think that was one of my biggest regrets of ever spending money on it. Yeah, even for how much I played Tears of the Kingdom, it just didn't feel as special as Breath of the Wild. So I kind of hope they don't, like for the next Zelda, I feel like the next Zelda game will be a whole new concept, but if it ended up being like Breath of the Wild 3, I'd just kind of be pretty disappointed. It's like, oh look, we're just changing the mechanics again. Like, no. I want new Zelda, I don't want Zelda again. Never mind, I played, oh my god. I'm just looking back on my I can't tell if those are actually that long or what's up. My streams for Diablo 4, one of them goes up to like almost 12 hours. How the hell? Hello, Spooky. Man, they really need to make Diablo 4 actually good. I don't even think it's worth going back to yet. Nah. If I wanted to play Minecraft, I would just play Minecraft, and I probably will go back to playing Minecraft at some point. I think Fortnite Legos is probably only for people that are really into Fortnite. Because also, you could just go and play Legos instead, right? Actually, I don't think I've seen anything. Like, I haven't actually seen any Lego Fortnite because I just don't care enough to look at it. Man, how did I even play so much Diablo 4? I guess it wasn't that bad to start off. Just realize how much you don't like it towards the end. I mean, I really like Diablo 3, so I was really trying to like Diablo 4. But sometimes things just don't work out. But who knows, I still kind of have hope that potentially they will figure it out eventually. What is it in? That's why. Is it this one? Yeah. What does it so weird, but auto actions. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't even be a DLC that could fix it. It would be a whole mindset for the seasons. Even though, like, I liked it before where it's like, oh look, you can get to max level in a day, and then after that it's just kind of grinding out the gear which you really want. And now it's like, nah, you're gonna grind out to level 70 in a day, maybe. Or who knows, I haven't even looked at it there. Risk 2 was also really fun to go and play. Though it got me sick the first time I played it, but I'm glad I stuck with it. Yeah, I mean, is it even what are they still in season 2? Let's see. Wow, and actually 12 hours ago it said something. Diablo 4 season 3 start date. And expect, what is it? All the people said they really liked season 2, but honestly, who really talked about it? Not really. And they're not even actually saying, what is it? Wow, it's doing so bad that even announced season 3. They kind of just like, the start date could be the end of this month, but if they're not even going to announce it, that seems pretty bad. Yeah, they need like a whole change. Man, I really played too much Diablo 4. What was I even doing during that time? How did I even have that much time to play? The Revita was good, but okay, I did put a good amount of hours into Hollow Cure, which still my favorite game of the year for being free and all that. Which is mostly just a bonus, because if you can have a game be free and be good, like, I don't know how you can top that. Starfield was also a disappointment. Man, maybe this was a bad year for gaming, for the most part. And all the pictures are just Japan, because that's mostly everything. The rest of them are just games, but like, I can just throw the title of Hollow Cure just in the background somewhere. Although they did fix Cyberpunk, so at least that was good, but Starfield, kind of disappointing. Which I think the biggest problem with Starfield is it misses that whole thing for like Skyrim of you could actually travel between areas and there would be stuff in between. For Starfield, there's not stuff in between. You're not traveling from one town to the next by ship and be like, oh my god, there's so much stuff in the middle of space. Like, see random bandits go by. It's like, no, you fly to a planet and then there might be bandits. And it's like, no, you're just fast traveling, and then it gets annoying because you're trying to do something. You're already at the town. It's like, no, random bandit attack. It's like, that's not fun. It's not even about a big jump, because like Diablo 3 was bad for different reasons in the beginning, but it eventually got really good after like the last DLC, because it was just so fun to like grind out a season for a few days and then leave, and that was perfectly acceptable. Whereas this, they'll want you to grind out for a month just to even hit level 100, and then you don't even feel satisfied by that point, because the gear is like just okay. Like, there's no power fantasy, and that's what the end of Diablo 3 really had, was just the power fantasy. That's even the update for Cyberpunk 2077. It's like, you are the main character, you want to feel powerful. There should be a challenge, but it shouldn't be an unsatisfying grind. Ooh. BioShock was good to actually play, and I'm kind of glad I waited and got it all cheaper. No, I think the game itself is good. It's just the direction. It's not like the gameplay is still pretty smooth. The what's that weird line? Hold on. Oh, that's just in the picture, that's why. Like, it's not... It's more the mindset. It's like what they told him. It's like, okay, we want them to, like, want to buy cosmetics and stuff. Like, they do not give you cosmetics for completing a season anymore, really. Like, nothing good. Before, oh, they didn't care much about the money or Diablo 3 seasons, because I don't even know if there was like any microtransactions that I remember. Like, you would beat a season and you get like wings, and it's like, that's awesome. You play the season and you get like the stupid season pass where you have to pay to get anything good, and if you don't, then you get like generic t-shirt number 5. Or, oh look, horse and horse armor and blah blah blah. But it doesn't show off, and they're like just forcing the shop down your throat, and it's like, no. You need to not do that, because you're just pissing off the bulk amount of players, which aren't going to pay anything. Like, yeah, sure, you'll get the whales, but you're going to get them anyway, regardless. But if you're shoving it down the free-to-play players' throats, or even the not whales, you're gonna just kill the game, because like, it does more harm to kill off the whole fan base. Like, what does a whale have to show off if there's no one to show off to? Well, like, the gameplay's fine. I mean, there's always balance problems with abilities and stuff. But it's just the whole mindset. It's like, oh, we're gonna add more doors, or we're gonna have a thing where you get off your horse, climb down a wall, get back on your horse. And like, why does the horse even need stamina? That's pointless. Like, people would not complain. What does having horse stamina help? Like, if it didn't have stamina, I would still run across the whole map. But no, you're like, no, I don't even want the horse, just let me teleport. And it gets rid of the whole point of the horse anyway. Horse stamina is dumb. Honestly, lots of stamina is dumb. I don't like that mechanic of like, oh sorry, you're gonna start off and you're gonna be like that 20 packs a day smoker of stamina, and by the end, maybe you have like the stamina of a middle schooler. Like, what is that? Wonder if there be any good horror games next year that I might consider. Just a little bit Binding Isaac, Pokemon DLC. I think next year would also be, I can't remember if they have, let's see, there was, no, it was Brilliant Diamond the year before, right? So it's like every other year there's like a mainline Pokemon game and then that just a refresh. So I guess next or this year there's gonna be a refresh, isn't there? Oh, you know how great going into a season 2 of Diablo 4 and I played it for one day and that's it. I got to the end of the stream and I'm like, nope, not doing this again. Also, Helltaker was a really good game. I don't know where I ever previously saw the memes, but that was a good game. Because that was also free, and it's like, music was great, everything. I almost want to like replay it, but there's no real reason to replay it. Super Mario RPG, it was like 50-50. Like, I think the game was good, but there was also a bunch of extra stuff. Like, I think stuff from the past that was kind of left in there, and it's like, yeah, but there's been so many different Alien games, and they kind of vary drastically, don't they? Still question if I actually like the Pokemon DLCs. I think I kind of like them, but not for the story, but also kind of for the story. It's weird. Also, I really need to get back into Dave the Diver. But yeah, wow. It seems that I've played a lot of games, but I don't think it was that many games. Just looking back at it. Yeah, let me look at upcoming games. What's this? It's nothing. It's nothing. Let's see. Yeah. Like, Dead by Daylight looks cool, but also I don't think I'm really into that kind of gameplay. Different things do I have open? I can close this. Like, it's cool that they're still keeping up with it. Like, I'm surprised. Most devs would be like, nah, we're good. But I guess it's just enough if they charge like a small amount for each killer, and that's like a whole season in its own right. Let's see. Think of wish list. There's gonna be a mod for Portal 2 coming. Oh wait, it says January 5th? Is that actually coming out January 5th? It's called Portal Revolution. Delve into a new story with original characters spanning over 8 hours of gameplay and featuring over 40 new challenging test chambers. In about 2 days. Ooh. And then, yeah, I need to get Baldur's Gate 3. I forget when Hades 2 says it's gonna release to early access. Well, that's exciting. I'm still waiting on Gecko Gods, which I don't even know if it's gonna come out at this point. There's also the game Squirrel with a Gun. Does it even say when it plans to come out? They got a new publisher? Not even good, or... Doesn't say when they plan to come it out. Been excited for Blue Protocol for a while, but I mean at this point is it even gonna be great? I do the first MMO I play in a while. Plan release 2024, but has it been in Japan for a while? I don't even know. Yeah, I guess not much. No, Hades 2 I definitely think will... No, I think this Portal mod is not VR. There might be a VR Portal, but I got sick the last time I played Portal, so I don't even know if I could... There's no way I could play like a VR Portal. But yeah, I mean, Hades 2 will eventually come out. Maybe not this year, but maybe this year. But yeah, I'm still figuring out other things for 2024. Like, that's on the gaming side, and that's always going to be there and many things to do. But also, at the end of this month, I'm going skiing with my friends for about 3 days. So I'm planning to record that and just see if I can put up some videos on that. I don't know, I just want to try recording different things. It's kind of like how I recorded what are they called? Challenge races or whatever? A bunch of other random stuff that I record. Oh, like Japan stuff. I should have done that better. I'm kind of slightly disappointed with how some of it turned out. Also, now I could technically actually, I think, yeah, I could technically live stream on YouTube IRL, which I couldn't do before I went to Japan. Like, there's a limit of, I think, 50 subscribers before you're able to do it. But that has a whole challenge to it. Also, I want to try to check out more free VTuber stuff. I mean, I did get into Bacopi and I do want to go back to it. I have plans to try to test it out, see how much it's changed, but I think there's a few other ones I saw where you could like do hand stuff with just the camera or phone without needing a whole like hand set up to do it. Oh, that's where. What's the outcome of this? Ooh, wow. 760. Let's go with 75%. Or 53, that works. So let's see, what are some of the games coming up? Other than that, is oh no. I also gotta see what's going on in my new area. Who knows? There's some hiking to do around here. Although it won't be as good as Japan, I doubt it. Let's go with. Let's see what Metacritic has to say. I doubt it's anything good. Why would it have it? Why would anything have a rating if it's not even out yet? Or what? So what is this just ratings? I want pictures. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There's no way GTX in it. Stop it, I want pictures. What is... Fine, let's see. Okay, 24, this year's biggest games. Yeah, without pictures I don't know anything. Skull and Bones. They're also doing Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which I don't think be too interesting. I mean, it's unless they really revamp it, it's just gonna be original Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. Princess Peach Showtime is interesting since it's just 2D left or 2.5D left to right stuff. Also, pretty sure 1,000 Year Door. What is? I want to look that up. 1,000 Year Door remake. Release date. It has announced several games for 24, among them as a remaster of Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. But when? There's a release date. It could be any time. Wow, that's such a dumb like suggestion that they were given. Anyway. Contra Operation Galaga? What is that? No, I was thinking Galaga, not. Okay, never mind. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Interesting. Why is there just a game titled Princess Peach? And they don't even link to anything. They're just like, oh, this is the title of it. It's like, what? It's not a game. And who knows? It'll probably... The best game of the year will just be some random game people find. Yeah, okay. Then it's to be guesstimated games. Anyway. I don't know. I think I just need to find stuff to do. Then who knows? Anyway. I don't know if anyone would watch to this point, other than who usually comes in the chat. But always up for suggestions. Can't guarantee I'll do that, but I'll at least look. And also think I want to try to do informative stuff again. I did a little bit with, what is it? Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. And other random, there was that one Pokemon one. But yeah, just like really quick, as fast as possible, guys, because honestly, I hate guys that are just, hey, what's up, guys? Here's my videos, and here's blah 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 blah, and this is the reason, and here's a backstory of everything. It's like, no. I want, if I search for how do I find this item, it's start here and go here. There's your item. Have fun. Check out another video. So, who knows? Maybe the next game I get really into, that I start early, which I don't even know what games are coming out, so until I find what games are coming out and which ones are really interesting. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna look for more random VTuber apps. I think I found one for phone that I want to try out. So that should be interesting. And I do need to see if there's any updates from Mokopi. I do have something I want to try soon. I'll see how that works. But yeah, I expect this to be a short stream. I'm gonna return with Day to Die tomorrow. I think I'll be playing it until I get to a good point, and then, unless something else comes out, getting what is it? Baldur's Gate. Game of the year, but I mean, if I can get 10% off, it's good for me. Anything saved. Anyway, see what comes later. I don't know. I never really have any good plans, and I really need to write stuff down and actually execute on them. Because that's the other big problem. So I'm like, oh, I want to try this, and then I don't, and I need to just go for it, because it doesn't really matter. Just go for it. Anyway, hopefully you guys also have plans for 2024 that you want to execute. Otherwise, have a good night. Bye.